It is the third week of Lent, and it's Monday. Our reading today is from the Gospel of Luke. Jesus said to the people in the synagogue at Nazareth, "Amen, I say to you, no prophet is accepted in their own native place. Indeed, I tell you, there were many widows in Israel in the days of Elijah, when the sky was closed for 3.5 years, and a severe famine spread over the entire land. It was to none of these that Elijah was sent, but only to a widow in Zarephath, in the land of Sidon. Again, there were many lepers in Israel during the time of Elisha the prophet. Yet not one of them was cleansed, but only Naaman the Syrian." When the people in the synagogue heard this, they were all filled with fury. They rose up, drove him out of the town, and led him to the brow of the hill on which their town had been built, to hurl him down headlong. But he passed through the midst of them and went away. A lot of times, our day is filled with different things that give us, let's just say, distraction. We may have music playing in the background. We may have talk radio on. We may have the television. We may have maybe even a movie playing while we're doing something, because you got to be doing more than one thing at a time. And when we do this, what we're doing is distracting ourselves. What we're doing really is we're not quieting ourselves. We're not allowing us to stay in the moment of what we're doing. How much easier it would be for us to just be quiet and let the moment be of its own. The reason why in that gospel today that we just heard that the people were so angry with Jesus is because they were hearing things that contested their ability to really act upon their faith. They were unhappy with what he said, because basically, they didn't listen. They didn't listen from the beginning, and they weren't listening then. So Jesus was basically saying, maybe it's time to step back and not be distracted by what is around us, but to be quiet and remain in the moment. I encourage you today to find the things that are distracting you and shutting them off. As I was saying, whether it be the radio, the television, whatever, and be in the moment. This is not exactly, I'd say, popular, and that's why the prophet is not going to be accepted in their own native place, because they don't want one of us to tell them how to do this thing, how to live their life. But sometimes we need an outside person. We need that voice to remind us. Take this challenge today, and I can almost guarantee you that you will begin to see Christ present by going and focusing on what he is giving you in that moment. And when you do, you will see him. You will see his work. And especially, you will see that you don't need these distractions. You just need to remain where you are. Have a good day.